I'm Marcelino Benito.
And I'm meteorologist Kim Castro.
So Kim, we are ready for some fall-like weather. It's almost October. When is it finally going to feel like fall?
Well, last day of September. It really feels like the start of summer, though.
Yeah, it sure does.
So we have to wait a little while longer for those weekend plans. I am watching this one, the most important one, that has to boil up and come a little bit closer to us. This high pressure area off to our east is keeping us mostly clear for the day. There's only about a 10% chance for an isolated stray shower, and that's going to be mainly along the coast if we get a little bit of that push of moisture to come in. But otherwise, it's going to be a mostly sunny day. Yes, a hot one pushing records. Record to tie today is 95 degrees. I think we max out at 94. I'll be back with that extended outlook in just a couple of minutes.
All right, Kim, thank you.
So it started to move out of the way last night during the overnight hours, but now we're getting that wraparound moisture. So just over the last 2 hours, New York is getting more rain. It's light and moderate, so much better than what we saw yesterday, but still this area cannot handle any more rain. Look at the rainfall totals over the last 48 hours. I mean, New York City got more rain than it typically gets in an entire month in just a day. And in fact, this type of rain sets a daily record. And guess what this bullseye was? The airport, which shut down Terminal A and saw all that flooding, 4 to 8 inches. I mean, it is just not something you would typically see, but something that can happen with a tropical system. So we got to pay attention to these, even if they don't develop into a hurricane. The leftover of what they have certainly has power. So Tropical Storm Philippe and Rina is what we're looking at now in the central Atlantic. Now, these are not created equal. One of them is definitely starting to gain a little bit more momentum while the other is taking a back seat. So that's Rina. Philippe is the one that is starting to strengthen a little bit, 50-mile-an-hour winds as of this morning. However, it is expected to become a hurricane as we head into the middle of the week, but not having any impacts to land, which is the good news there. Now back at home, the good news for us is we're going to start to see a shift in the pattern, and this is what's going to grab our attention by the middle of the week, not Philippe. Mid-90s, we see a sharp drop in those temperatures, now only scraping the low 80s, and that's because we've got a good big-time fall front headed our way that's going to not only bring us that drop in temperatures, but much needed rain. We'll start off with scattered storms on Wednesday as we start to increase tension from the Gulf moisture and this cooler system. We'll squeeze some good downpours here, but the best chance for widespread shower activity is once that front drops in and sweeps through the area, which is expected to happen sometime early Thursday. By Friday, the front expected to clear out and then a north breeze coming in. This will drag in the cooler air and eventually the drier air. Friday could still have some cloud cover, but it's definitely going to start to shape up to be a beautiful outlook. So 20% rain chance for Tuesday. Will increase that to scattered storms Wednesday, and the best probability is going to be Thursday. Rain chance for this weekend only sitting at 10%. It is mostly all about the heat and the humidity for now through the start of the week, but eyes on Wednesday, Thursday, and into Friday. Things will definitely shape up nicely for us. We're not going to see a whole lot by way of moisture giving us shower activity for today. Here's a live look at satellite and radar. It's pretty quiet. Now, I want to give you a wider look at this because we're going to have to pay attention to what's going on around us to see what's going to happen later for us. So we're seeing some rain, some snow from Montana down to the Central Valley of California. I want to focus on this area here because this is the low pressure weather maker that's going to make its way towards us by the middle of the week. There's the dip in the jet stream. It's starting to scoot along as we start our week, and then by Wednesday, Thursday, it'll come in as a fall front. So hang in there. We got some good changes on the horizon. In fact, now the outlook for October 6th through the 10th is below average temperatures for the Lone Star State. Pretty average here for Southeast Texas, but hey, at least not what we've been experiencing week after week. So this weekend, if you like it hot, take advantage of it because we're still in the mid-90s. That's pretty much a record temperature for this time of year. Only a 10% chance for an isolated shower. I'll be talking about that fall front and the widespread rain chances when I see you here next in a few minutes.
All right, Kim, thank you.